So today is a very, very exciting day. I'm heading out to a town called Lyra, which has a lot of my family members, people I haven't seen for years and years. We've got my cousin Dennis here, who's in the front driver's seat. He's come all the way down to collect me. He's driven for like 2 hours plus to come get me. He's going to be driving me back as well. So just got to love Uganda hospitality and this family, man. They're just absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's really exciting. I get to see my grandmother, who's in her mid-90s, who's been asking after me for the last 30 years, or asking after me, my brother and sister. This one I really, really wish that my wife was here with me, just to share this whole experience, just to introduce her, because she still hasn't met my Auntie Mary and some of my other family members. And you know, I got in touch with my Uncle Chris today as well, who I'm going to be seeing. I haven't seen him in well over a decade, and you know, he's really close to my heart, because when my family passed away, he was the one that was there. So what happened was my mum died when I was 9, and then my Uncle Henry died, I think I was 13, and Uncle Chris was there, and he just stayed with us, and he was just that calming, that soothing, that steady person that was just great to be around. And he just immediately just looked after us, stayed at our house, and kind of carried us through the initial stages of that. And for that, he's, you know, forever in my heart. So it's going to be amazing to see him. I just want to give him a hug. That's it, really. So yeah, today is likely to be very, very emotional, and yeah, it should be good. It should be good. So a whole bunch is 3,000. One.
It's very nice. You eat by this. The boy is nice. Very
Look
nice.
at the size of these. So this is where our food market's
Yes,
getting.
then you get Okello from her. Then everything is sorted. I wanted that one which is ready, not this one. Yours is not very good, mama. Huh? Yours is not very good. Even you see. This is how much? But it's not very good. But shall take it like that.
Okay. Yeah, we can start our own shop now.
Yeah. You're welcome. Allan, you be eating.
So
That's Bogoya. You call it
no banana.
banana, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But that's not what we call it in Lebanon.
Bogoya also.
Okay. We just borrowed the word.
The same thing. Maybe the accent.
Okay.
But no, it's just the same thing.
Oh my gosh, guys. This banana just tastes so good. It's like it's got added sugar. Wow. Yeah, bananas don't taste like this in London. Not one bit. No matter where you get them from, they don't taste as good. Yeah. I need to Google if I can bring this home. Wow.
We pass in the morning.
I'm the one.
Not you.
I'm the one.
How much is this one?
People don't heard you.
If I put this one. No, let me take only one.
You must be paying me.
Let me take only this one. You only taking one, eh?
Just one.
Lemon. Not
No
now.
way. That's the man that
Alright, just passing a town called Soroti. getting further and further north. We're getting closer and closer to home. Dennis was just calling ahead to ask them what they were putting together for food, because they thought maybe I ate only English food now because I've been away for so long. But they were very comforted to be reminded that I want all local food. All local food. I want nothing imported. I want the real organic, straight from the ground 10 minutes ago, straight into the pot. Okay, it's got to be washed and prepared and all that good stuff, but you know what I mean. All right, the excitement is building. I'll keep you posted. We made it. I'm here in Lyra. This is the main town area. I have no memory of it, but I'm here. I must have come there as a child, surely. It means we're close, guys, we're close. And I fully don't know how I feel. But hey, let's do this. I'm excited to see people. Obviously they're going to remember me a lot more than I'm going to remember them, because I was, 2 foot tall and 5 years old. So, yeah. Alright. But all the signs are in my language, and all the streets and whatever's are all named in my language. It's so refreshing. All right, we just stopped to give somebody some bananas that we bought from the 10,000 that we picked up on the road. So yeah. All right, let's do this. Welcome to Lyra town. Just out here shopping in the main stretch in Lyra. Just buying some bits for my grandma and that. Got to be done. So yeah, it is lively out here for a Sunday afternoon / evening.
It's behind those trees.
Okay.
Lyra. It's called Lyra Referral Hospital.
Okay.
This is the home is Anai.
Okay.
Up there, it's not very far from here.
Okay.
Do you know there was the famous guy, long guy in London called Kenneth?
Yeah, I know the name actually. I know the name.
This is where he was buried on the right hand side.
Okay.
This is home actually. It was very famous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's so
we
big.
have reached, by the way.
Okay.
Just showing the sign of branching.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a home where everybody lives.
Most welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Have you been?
I've been okay. I've been waiting so long to come here.
Oh, we can. Most welcome. Wow.
This is your grandma. Atar Allan, ano ba?
Allan.
Margaret.
Mana Allan?
I can't miss that picture.
I'm here now.
Wow. Saying thank you, welcome. He was like, who are you? You have taken so long to come here. He's asking that whose child are you? So that we are telling her that you're...
Margaret.
Oh, yeah.
What a Margaret.
Son to Margaret.
Say,
Don't give me
Yeah, don't give me somebody else's child.
Come on, take you. Oh, it's fine. You can see.
Yes. She wants to get up and dance. She wants to dance. We should leave her to dance. You have taken so long.
She attempted to travel like 3 different times.
Wow.
Get bounced at the airport in Entebbe to come and see you.
So she went all the way to the airport.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
With
From here?
Staff. Yes, from Lyra.
Oh my word.
By that time, as I told you, it was not easy to get her.
Shalom, have you taken?
My
You not say my child, oh my child. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Auntie Hilda wants to hug you.
Oh.
Come and hug me. And this is my Sophia.
Yeah, and this is Sophia, yes.
Come and hug. Oh, my son, I love my son. Take our photo, please.
Let him in the right.
Yeah. Are you taking a photograph?
Yeah.
Take our.
Let me take your photo.
I'm on the hill
Allan, this is your mom's grave, Margaret.
That's Mom.
That one is Uncle Henry.
Okay.
We decided to put them in line so that
Yeah.
you can. Unfortunately, at this time it will not. And we did not clear this place. I don't know.
Okay.
But better you know it.
You shooting yourself.
Yeah.
You shoot him.
Rather we start. We are now used to them.
Okay. So that there is my mom's grave. I've not been here before. I don't even know how I feel right now. It's
It is wonderful to be home. Yes.
Allan, relax.
Just give it.
Allan, you relax.
For he has done so very much for me. Nara, 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 kele, nara, kele, mo. Nara, 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 kele, nara, kele, mo. What shall I render unto Jehovah? For he has done so very much for me.
Most of us are saved here. Only sisters of yours are saved. Relax.
God is still in control.
The Lord did it for us to do.
Allan, relax.
so many years pass.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, and then you arrive and you remember.
Allan, sorry, you stand from the outside. Let me take a picture. You alone and okay?
Okay.
Let's take it easy.
You
haven't got.
is for Henry, yeah?
Man can
be
be
there.
there, you know.
Let me, the first here will be for Uncle Henry. Just be there.
To one another. Okay.
Still want to cover more? Next time better. All right.
Thank you. Oh, you people, emotion is quite heavy, and it's good to release them. When the time comes, you have to let it. So I'll
Pass on. And then let Fedi, Among Fedi, who lived with you. She studied from Kololo SS.
Yeah.
She was living within Bukolobi Flats. And then let Bam Obonyo Duke.
I know Bam. Yeah.
Also studied in Kololo SS.
Okay.
That one also passed on. Those two lived with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Bam used to look after us a lot. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
That one passed on. This is the mother of Bam.
Okay.
Called Sophia. You were still very young. Sophia used to live in Ugur. You can't remember now.
See, for me, the village was I get in the car, fall asleep, and I arrive.
So, as a result of your mom's death and Uncle Henry's death, we everything deviated.
Okay.
They were our breadwinners. Yeah. So a lot of things happened, but we are moving on. And we keep on praying for you. And thank God today you have come to us. So this is us.
So
We have many dreams, but it's a matter of time and prayers. As you can see, this house is now worn out.
Yeah.
But we have it in plan. We pray to God that gives us some support given time, and we put for grandmother. Jana Chiala Chiala,
yeah,
the cracks as well. I'll take and send to him.
in the daytime, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
your big aunties, this is Auntie Sophia. Her children is Sarah. Jackie. Jackie is here. Hey,
Okay.
that's her daughter. She sat in Singer 6, waiting with us to join with us.
Okay.
This one is also a university student in her final year.
Okay.
This is Auntie Hilda's daughter.
My last born.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 3 children. Yeah, 2 are sons.
This is
They-
Atat.
Yeah.
This one struggle. I still repeat, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It was difficult. Should go up to
So at this point, the sun just went down and there was just no light to film. There's no external lights. My grandma's house didn't have electricity. I mean, what do you expect from the village, really? So we just sat and I was just hearing stories about, you know, my mom and my dad and my uncles and just different things. And it was just a lot, you know, from seeing my grandma, who's been waiting to see us for 30 years, who attempted 3 times to come over but couldn't get a visa to come to the UK. 3 times she went all the way to the airport, which is like a 6-hour drive with all her stuff, to get rejected to not board the flight. And you know, her just being so happy that she could see us before she died. And it was just a lot. And seeing my mum's grave, my Uncle Henry's grave, talking to my aunts who I haven't seen for 30 years. They're telling me stories of what we were like as kids. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. And meeting all my new cousins that I hadn't met before. Because in the time I've been in the UK, they were born and grown up hearing about us. But just never met them before. It was just so much happening, and it was just so emotional, and it was a lot to take in, and it was sad, and it was beautiful, and it was happy, and it was
you know, intriguing, and it was just amazing to hear all the stories. So we just sat and ate and chatted and caught up. I showed pictures of my family, of my wife, showed pictures of, you know, my two siblings and cousins over here in the UK, just hanging out and growing up. I showed my grandma her great grandkids who she'd never seen before, and it was just an incredible experience and something I'll never forget, ever. So yeah, that was the close of one of the most transformative days in my life. And yeah, so after this visit, I went to see my Aunt Mary and just had to thank her, like to her face, hold her hands and thank her for looking after us, because out of nowhere she inherited 3 almost teenage kids who just lost both their parents and their uncle, and you know, even getting us to the UK, just saving up from the little means that she had. Now, let me put it into perspective for you. She was already in her 50s. She's partially disabled because of a car accident that she had, and you know, she couldn't just get up and go and get a job. She was unable to, and she already had 2 of her own kids. You know, my older cousins, Hassan and Fiona. I call them my brother and sister because I grew up with them, and just took us on. And you know, I was just so grateful. Even when I was thanking her, I was close to tears, and I was so glad that I was able to just do that. And yeah. So I think I'll leave this episode here. It was just a lot to take in and to process, and there were tears, and there were really silent, reflective moments on my behalf, and just enjoying the stories. And there was also a lot of laughter because I was a mischievous kid, and everyone was telling me how naughty I was. But yeah, it's been an absolutely beautiful experience. So I just leave it there. Like, subscribe, share. You already know my details. All the links are in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.